Yo, GMS fam, what's going on, man? So I'm gonna try something new. I feel like I got so many stories in my head that there's no way that I can't even speak about them or talk about them and share them with y'all. So the first installment of GMS Story Time is going to be featuring one of the best, in my opinion, to ever do it, and that is Curren, the hot spitter, aka Spitter Andretti, aka the captain of Jet Life. This goes back. And this is an intricate story. It's not even just about him as an artist. It's about how he has affected my life personally, not just through music, but just through different experiences. I first got wind of Curren through Wiz. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa, another king in this rap shit and in the pothead business. Matter of fact, Wiz and Curren are responsible for a whole entire generation of potheads. And I know to some people that can't relate, that's gonna sound bad, but really, it was just a generation of people who calmed the fuck down and kind of just got on the cool vibe and wanted to be themselves. And Wiz and Curren really contributed to that with their music and their style and the way that they were ahead of their time, so to speak. 2009 was the year that I got put on the Curren. Wiz and him and Wiz put out a How Fly mixtape. For those that know, that's a cult classic in this hip hop game. How Fly, if you've never heard How Fly, you need to. One of the best mixtapes to ever come out with a rap duo. It was just it's amazing. The samples, the beats, the way that they used everything, it just was amazing. They let the beats ride after every fucking song. Kind of like gave the kind of opened up the door to when people listen to their music and you get to the end of the song, it's like a freestyle session with your homeboys and shit. Y'all smoking in the car listening to whatever song off How Fly. There's so the whole album is like 20 fucking songs on it. It's amazing. But you hear it, you get to the end of the song, the beat continues by itself as an instrumental, and it gives you space to just freestyle or fucking, you know, it's a good vibe. They knew what they were doing. They were stoners that knew how the consumer would take it, and I appreciated that a lot. So I was like, you know what, I gotta listen to more Curren. Now I was already a Wiz fan, but I'm like, I gotta listen to more Curren because this guy, I like the way that he flows. I like the way that he chooses his beats. So I started doing my homework, and I got put on to some of the mixtapes that he was doing. And when I say that, it was some of like the most authentic music I have heard. I truly mean that. It was like you were listening to somebody who wasn't out here trying to paint themselves as something different. He wasn't out here putting up a facade. He wasn't out here lying about the shit he was doing. He showed his interest, his real interest in daily life. It wasn't like he was trying to keep up with everybody else. And to me, I'm gonna be honest, growing up, I was one of those people that felt like I was following other motherfuckers. Like I was waiting for somebody to say something or to do something for me to be like, all right, cool, let's do that. And Curren was one of those people that kind of taught me how to just be myself and be comfortable doing the things that I want to do and find my own interests and to lead my own pact, start my own brand. And I respected that a lot. And I also really respected his beat choices, like the way that he could rap on anything and a lot of things that in particular a lot of other rappers probably would be scared to rap on. Matter of fact, that's one of his bars. You know what I'm saying? Rapping over stuff that other rappers could never dream of or even think of doing. And that's all part of going back to his discography and checking out his past mixtapes. But me becoming a fan of his, and matter of fact, the one song I will say that had me like in a trance, so to speak, was Flying Iron. Curren featuring Fendi. Or not Fendi, I'm sorry, Fiend. Excuse me, Fiend. If y'all know who Fiend is, that's a No Limit OG right there. Fiend was part, or still is part of No Limit, but he kind of resurfaced himself through Jet Life and through some songs that he did with Currency. And Currency really showed love and displayed that a different level of, talent within Fiend. The way that Fiend could sing, I didn't even know Fiend could sing till I started hearing the stuff he was doing with Currency. Fiend could sing. Did y'all know that? Fiend can sing. And the Flying Iron track is probably one of the dopest ones that came out on that tape. But when I heard that shit, I played that song probably 100 times in a day. The beat was amazing. The flow from both of them was amazing. The visuals was amazing. It was just a good song. So I was like, yo, there's no way that I'm not going to be checking for the next tape, the next song, all that shit. So when I seen him moving around with the Smokers Club tour and with Johnny Shipes, shout out to Johnny Shipes. He runs Cinematic Music Group. I saw them running around with the Smokers Club, Shice Bub, Smoke Dizza, rest in peace to my guy, Todd. Todd was a cool dude. Dude was crazy. He was wild, but rest in peace to him. He was part of the Smokers Club. He was part of Cinematic Music Group. And getting to see like their evolution and them starting the Smokers Club tour, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to that. I gotta go to that. So me and my baby mom at the time, we were just dating. We were just in a relationship or whatever. And I was like, yo, I got tickets to the Currency show. Let's go see Currency. So we went to First Ave where they had the Smokers Club tour. Currency was performing as well as others. And he shut it down. First of all, one thing, it was another thing after another. It was like seeing his music, hearing his music, seeing the videos, the visuals, listening to the things that he was doing, already shaping my mental in a different way. So I'm like, I got to go see him perform live. Went to go see him perform live, and it was another amazing experience to watch an artist, especially from my standpoint, being an artist myself, watching how you should conduct yourself on the stage. You don't play your track while you rapping live. You rap that shit if you know your shit and you know your words. Currency does not play his vocals at all. I don't even think he plays background vocals like the ad libs and shit. Currency literally raps the entire time. I'm talking about he puts on a show. And on top of that, just to give you more emphasis on how this guy is really a rapper, he'll cut the music halfway through just to finish his verse a cappella. So it's like, it's undeniable right there when it comes to the music. Now, after that happened, when the show was over, everybody's flooding out, and I'm still standing there because I'm like, yo, this is a fucking amazing show. Everybody's still standing there, everybody cool. All of a sudden, I see this man come down the stage and start walking into the crowd to come say hi to people. I said, yo. He starts walking straight towards me. And I shit you not, this is really how it went. I forgot, this was like 2012. Dude comes right toward people. Were looking at him like, yo. He comes walking right up to me. I was like, yo. And I shook his hand. I was like, yo, can I take a picture? Gave my girl a phone. Stood next to him. Took a picture. It seemed like the picture was blurry. He said, hold up. That wasn't right. Take that shit again. Took the picture again like a real nigga. I was like, yo, this nigga cool as hell. Like you got to understand, like in this business, when you moving around in the crowd and you got fans everywhere, they just boom, take a picture, move, take a picture. Nah, he took a picture. He was like, nah, that shit wasn't cool. Hold up, take another one. And I was like, this motherfucker's cool as hell. And I had that picture. Matter of fact, let me I should post it. I don't know if I have it in my camera phone still. I should. There it is. Let me see if y'all can see that. There we go. Me and Spitta at First Ave back in 2012. That nigga look short as hell next to me. That's Musa in the background too, his manager. Probably one of the dopest moments right there, meeting one of my favorite artists, right? So this is where it gets more intricate. Like I said, it's beyond music. I was so happy that night that when I got back, me and my girl got into some things. And I ended up going in raw. And what happened was, as you can tell, the inevitable, when you go in raw, you may be expecting some things. And shortly after, we found out that she was pregnant. And, you know, doing the math of it all, when she got pregnant, we figured out that it was around the night of the Curren concert. So I was like, holy shit. So now, peep that, right? Everything's cool, still Curren busting, doing all this shit, right? Still a fan, coming out with multiple mixtapes. At this point, I think, 2012 brought us, which ones? Let me see. I'm about to look up the mixtapes that came out this year, that year. Oh yeah, okay. So that same year, 2012, Cigarette Boats came out. Him and Harry Fraud, incredible. Pre-Stan Andretti came out. And then after the year after that, that's when New Jet City came out. So listen to this. New Jet City came out in February of the next year. Okay. Now, at this time, my girlfriend's big pregnant. Big pregnant. He said, that nigga, fuck you, Black. I was just excited, nigga. I was like, I met my favorite artist. I went home and busted a nut. But anyway, she's big pregnant at this time, right? This is the following year. This is in February. Curren comes back to town. And this time he comes back with Big Crit. I believe, what tour was this? I forgot what tour it was. But whatever tour it was, we went to that. Me, my girl's brother, and another homie of mine. She stayed home, of course, because she's big pregnant, and we at the Curren concert. You know it's finna get blown the fuck out. So we chilling. You know, at this point, we waiting on the baby to come. Like we like, yo, this is like, it's going overtime. Like this baby needs to hurry up and come. So, you know, day was cool. She was fine, all that shit. We get to the concert. Chilling, I'm smoking, I got all my dudes rolled, I'm just blowing, man. Big Crit came on, fucking killed it. And then they had the intermission right before Currency's coming up, right? So then halfway through the intermission, it's like 5-10 minutes before Currency comes up, I get a phone call from my girl like, hey, so I'm starting to feel contractions and stuff. I just need you to know, just to like stay alert on your phone just in case something's going on. This might be it, I don't know. But, you know, don't freak out and nothing like that. I'll let you know if something's going on so you guys can rush here. I was like, all right, cool. So I let them know who I was with, and we was like, all right, let's make this happen. All of a sudden, I get a call back 5 minutes later, like, yeah, these contractions are really close, so you can start heading back. I said, yo, Currency didn't even come up yet. But I'm like, I can't do this, right? I'm like, yo, I can't be one of those guys. I got to dip. So this is what happened. All of a sudden, the lights dim a little bit and the music starts. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I tell her brother, and I tell him, like, yo, Aries is having contractions. Yo, we got to leave. They're like, yo, what? You're like, yeah, dude. Fucking, I was like, but just wait till Currency comes out for like 2 seconds, bro, and then we go dip. Currency came out, performed like 3 songs. And I was like, all right, we gotta go. We dip out, and I'm telling you, I'm high at this point. Like, I done smoked a lot of joints. So on the way back to the house to go pick her up, we get there and we're like, all right, let's go. We get to the hospital. We sitting there for a while, and then all of a sudden, it seemed like the contraptions start to slow down, and it doesn't seem like the baby's coming yet. But then, like a few hours later, she started having them bad again. So we're at this time, I'm going straight from the Curren concert to the hospital, and no sleep, super high. I'm talking about I was at a Curren concert. What do you expect? Now, we in there, we waiting. She has the baby. Matter of fact, my daughter's born on the 17th. Same day as Michael Jordan, and it was cold as hell because the day she was born, I got to hold her while watching the NBA All-Star game. That's like a nigga's dream, like holding your newborn while also having the All-Star game on at the same time. Like, look, it's Kevin Garnett. Like, it was cool. It's cool as fuck. So I'm like, all right. So then we have the night that we consummated after a Currency concert, and then we have the day that my daughter was born right after a Currency concert. All right. So now I'm just like, yo, there's no way that this isn't like, this entity isn't part of my life. Like, this is crazy, like how this shit is panning out. So of course, like at that point, Currency is just top number one artist of all time. Anything that ever drops, I listen to it. Now, this part is gonna get a little sad. All right, but stick with me. Last year, we were expecting another. A lot of people don't know this. My girl got pregnant again. And during that time, Currency had just found out that he was having a boy. So Currency has a boy. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. I got a daughter. It would be so dope to have a boy. Like, of course, in the beginning, I definitely wanted a boy, like, off top. But of course, I wasn't gonna be like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh man, I have a daughter. Shit. No, I love my daughter. But of course, I still want a boy. I want to see what a little boy version of me looks like. So she gets pregnant, and within the first month, we went to the first doctor's appointment, and that's when we found out that there was no heartbeat. So baby was gone at that point. We had to do what we had to do to take care of the situation. It was a very, very sad time between me and her. A lot of things happened at that time, but there was a song that came out by Currency. And it was a song that he made for his son. And honestly, as much as it made me sad to hear the song because he made it for his son that was there, I kind of made it somewhat as a comfort for me just to listen to the song and to, not let certain things get me down when thinking about it. So once again, being another instrumental part in my life when something's going on, it was just like it just panned out that way. So like I said, Currency's really my favorite artist. My favorite artist. And I don't think anybody's gonna take that title away from Currency anytime soon. It's been a while. I wanted to really share this story. I never really shared the story like all the way through with people. But now that I have the platform to do it, I want to be able to tell the story, and hopefully it reaches them one day. If you guys want to, you can share this, share the link and tag him on social or something so he can hear it. But, ultimately, the big goal is to be able to tell this to him in person, you know what I'm saying, while working on some shit. But nah, man, Currency has a real tie to my life in a way that he doesn't even know. And I think that just kind of is a testament to overall about how music really helps people in a way. Music artists, they really are influential. They really do help. They really do help you indirectly. You know what I'm saying? They don't know you personally, but the things that they do, the art that they make can help you get through certain shit. And Currency definitely did that for me. So that's my story, man. That's my story about Currency. Like, I just want to do this video real quick. This ain't a GMS show. This ain't gonna be a whole hour, nothing like that. But it was just to show my appreciation, man, because Currency's one of those artists too, as well, that I don't believe gets enough flowers. He doesn't get enough notoriety. I know a lot of people know him. I know he's good. That nigga definitely got money. Nigga got all the cars in the world. But I really, really, really appreciate this guy as an artist. And I want a lot more people to do the same. Currency is one of those people that you really really, really, really do have to respect, man, just for the way that he is himself, the brand that he's built for himself, the fan base that he built for himself, and in all while not being some major mainstream artist. And you have to respect that, man. I kind of take the same path in a way, where I don't really necessarily look for I don't look for clout. I don't look to be like the next person. I'm not out here chasing nobody else's dream. I just want to make my own lane, and I want to build my own brand. I want to have the people that support me look at it that way and see the genuineness of it. I don't know if that's a word, but I made it a word. So yeah, Currency, man, you are one of the greatest. I am here to give you your flowers while you are still here, and I appreciate